All right, just about ready for baseball. On the mound for this one, Steven Matz.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Fernando Tatis Jr. leading things off and takes a strike. The lefty fires. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Tatis waits. And he grounds one to the right side. Gets it to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored, and you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Luis arrives in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Matz, a 6'2 southpaw, 33 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2009. One out, base is empty. Ball. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one's in there, and it's 3-2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting third baseman, Manny Machado.
And now it's Manny Machado. Another solid power season. And there's a foul ball. Here's Machado with a swing. That one well hit. Deep left field. Onto the track. And he makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. Like the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
Gavin Sheets.
Here's Gavin Sheets now. Left-hand bat.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
In there at the knees. Strike 1. Arise leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Outside with a breaking ball. That clips the corner. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's a little bit low.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Padres leave one, and now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Now up for St. Louis, Brendan
Donovan.
Outside, ball one. Late on that fastball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
So a runner aboard to start the inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. And that one upstairs, ball one. Right through there for a strike. Breaking ball inside. 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And that one is lifted in the air. Tatis brings it in with a nice run and grab.
Batting third, left fielder.
Here's the Cardinals lineup now. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit because
there goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, tag, out at second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
2 down, nobody on. And that's in the dirt.
Ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. That's inside.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one is inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Goes down looking. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second, and now the shortstop, Xander Bogaerts. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Matz back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. That one finds the zone, and the count even at 1. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
The throw in. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
So up next, Jackson Merrill.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
Next offering way off the plate. Man at second. There's a swing and a miss.
2-1.
Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. What a way.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jake Cronenworth, the next to hit. Outside low, and that is ball 1. And that one off the outside edge. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Liner, base hit. Here comes Bogarts around third. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Now batting Tyler Wade. Foul ball there. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
And a ground ball to first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they get it out on the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Here's Elias Diaz. And that drops in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2. That one missed. Next pitch is outside. Cronenworth stands at second with 2 gone. Right side, hard hit. They limit the damage here. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Wilson Contreras.
And he deals. In the air, out towards right center. Tatis after it. Hauls it in for the out.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Outside corner, there's a strike. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Merrill in position. And there's 2 down.
Batting 6th, the shortstop.
And the batter now, Mason Wynn. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And first offering is fouled off.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
2 outs. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Diaz hauls it in to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. And it remains 1-0. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. On the ground to first. Contreras takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Luis Arraez stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that skips into dirt. And it's fouled away. just misses with that one.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Smoked into left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
That's hard hit on the line. Scott makes the grab, 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Stepping in for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. Struck out looking his first time. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. First pitch misses. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Line to left, and that's a fair ball. Coming home. 1 run across. Sheets around third, and he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning. So it's 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Padres 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Jordan Walker. That one catches the zone. 0-1. And a breaking ball misses outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
In for a strike, and the count is 1-2. Just missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. Now 1 away.
Batting 8.
Here's the catcher to hit. Yoel Pozo. That misses, and that's ball 1. One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, left field. Sheets sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Victor Scott at the plate now. That's ball one. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to first, Cronenworth. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 3 innings complete. It's the Padres 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the fourth, Sonny Gray.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Gray.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill. He's
Center
0 for
fielder,
1.
Jackson Merrill.
Merrill, just 21 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. That one pushed to the left and foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's too low. The count now 2-2. Line drive to short and caught.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Now fly ball to right center. Walker gets under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Tyler Wade.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Tyler Wade. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Just missed. That one lifted to left. Burleson brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Swings over the top of that one.
These hitters have come out ready to swing the bats early in the count and swing it often. If you want to score some runs, have an offensive explosion, that can be a route to doing it.
That catches the top part of the zone, and that's strike 2. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You know, variant speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location, but the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Herrera, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The Cardinals trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Just missed. That one the other way. Makes the catch for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Alec Burleson now at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Check swing, and he went 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. And down in order go the Cardinals. They're still down. It's 2-0. New inning getting started, and now it's Elias Diaz. Gray back to work. Out to short. Win. Sends it to first, and the leadoff man set down, and they're half the fifth.
Right fielder Fernando Tatis Jr.
So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Has grounded out a couple of times. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That one's in there. And the count 1-2. And that's in the dirt. That one out to right. And that's a foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And there's the ball. And Tatis able to stay alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. Just off the inside edge. Two outs. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch is outside.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
And now it's filled up. Manny Machado in the on-deck circle. Two down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Draws the walk there. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Here's Manny Machado now. 0 for 2 in this one. Just missed. The rise. The runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground to third. Arenado to first in time. And the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here in St. Louis, and now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
You know, these Cards, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Way upstairs, and it's 1-2. Swings and misses. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Fly to center his first time. Fastball for a strike. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Up next for the Cardinals.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. First time up was a pop out. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Hit in the air, center field. Merrill. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. It's the Padres 2 and the Cardinals nothing. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Andre Palante.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Gavin Sheets. 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. but that
Xander
time,
Bogaerts.
a little anxious.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, drops into the glove. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Padres, center fielder Jackson Merrill.
Jackson Merrill getting ready to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That misses the zone. Ball
Counts
1.
1-0.
There's a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line, and it drops in. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. Around second now as they still don't have it.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman Jake Cronenworth.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. And there's a curve through for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Padres 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
And takes low for ball 1. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And it remains 2-2. In the air, foul off first. Cronenworth makes the grab, 1 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And up next for St. Louis, Yoel Pozo. Fly to left his first time. That's off the inside corner. 1-0.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
No strike.
That
Ball
one
three.
misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a ball popped up. Wade snags it for the second out.
Now batting, center fielder Victor Scott II.
Victor Scott will hit next. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And misses inside.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Started to swing, held up. And they'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it. He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Rudder takes off. Strike in there. Throw there. Safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Man on second, 2 down.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Late swing, foul to the left. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Busch Stadium. Now here is Tyler Wade.
Tyler Wade.
Palante, a 6-foot righty, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Off the mark there. And the count is 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs. High fly ball out into left center field. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher Elias Diaz.
Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Elias Diaz. He's grounded out a couple of times. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And another ball. This to third, and it ends up hitting the base. And he'll be safe at first. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Luis Arraez.
So now here's the DH, Luis Arraez. In the air, left field, down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
First and second, 2 outs. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. The 0-1. On the ground, out to short. They get the force. That ends the frame. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Padres 2 and the Cardinals nothing. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the DH, Ivan Herrera.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Action in the pen down there. Jeremiah Estrada up and throwing. Peralta, a left-hander, also throwing. To third. Jumps, throws, nicely done for the out.
Great fundamentals there at first base. A textbook example of putting your body in position to make a play and doing just that. That's how they teach you to do it.
Next to hit, Alec Burleson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That one in the dirt, and now it's even 1-1. The Padres trying to protect a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Not close with that one. 2-1.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that one's going to get into the corner. Makes the turn and heads for second. In there. That's a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock. Really important at bat coming up now.
One out. Runner at second. Here comes Wilson Contreras. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The tying run at the plate. And fouled off. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
High in the air, out to right. Tatis after it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
That's a little high. And that is ball 1.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
Tying run at the plate. Hit in the air, right field. And that's the inning. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. It's the Padres 2 and the Cardinals nothing.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. JoJo Romero.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Stepping in for San Diego, Gavin Sheets. 1 for 3. On the corner for a strike, 0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a high chopper. Contreras. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Bogaerts now. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the Padres have a man aboard with 1 out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Now it's going to be Jackson Merrill. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. In the air, right field. Walker gets under it. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bogarts off of first with 2 away. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Padres lead 1. They're up 2-0.
Now pitching for San Diego.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jeremiah Estrada.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
For St. Louis,
here's the shortstop at the plate. Mason Wynn. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
So digging in, Jordan Walker. Swing and a ground ball. Sneaks through, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So up next, Yohel Pozo. He's been a great free agent sign. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Walker around second, on his way to third. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ballgame.
And now the center fielder, Victor Scott.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
Just missed.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Two balls, no strikes to count.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The other way, fair ball. 1 runs in. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. Golden opportunity right here. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 1 out.
2 balls, no
In the
strike.
dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Check swing, called strike. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Three-1 is on the way. There's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that'll load the bases.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. And pinch running for St. Louis, Garrett Hampson. So now here's the Cardinals' designated hitter, Ivan Herrera. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Off the mark there. Ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Robert Suarez appears to be getting loose. Pavetta getting loose as well. So they're all loaded up. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside. And the count is even, 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That just misses. Full count down.
At risk of walking in a big run here, and these fans really letting them hear it as well.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Makes the grab, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. A big run scores on the sac fly. Tie game here in the 8th.
Well, that can be a tough one with the bases loaded. You can try to do too much, but there he didn't. He stayed within himself. He got that run in with the sac fly. Would have been nice if the runners behind could have advanced, but they'll take what they got.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Jeremiah Estrada departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back to the new pitcher after this. Out of the bullpen for the Padres, Nick Pivetta.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance. There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at-bat. Got the job done.
And here is Alec Burleson.
Left fielder, Alec Burleson.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Two on, 2 outs. And that's downstairs and outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes the throw, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. But they score twice and even it up late. Through 8 full, we are tied 2-2.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Now pinch hitter coming out for the Padres, Jose Iglesias.
And he's just looking to get something going any way he can here, trying to untie this ball game.
Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count. Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one off the mark, and it's 2-1.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 2-2. Slider misses outside. Elias Diaz in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
I'll see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Here's the catcher to hit, Elias Diaz. There's a strike. One down, base is empty. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
A little bit low, and the count 1-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground, right side, foul. And it's just foul. That was close. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
And that one pulled foul. And strike 2.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitcher's way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little
1
bit.
ball, 2 strikes.
2 out, space is empty. Pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Offense held in check there. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. We are tied 2-2. Bottom 9, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Bullpen action for the Padres. Wandy Peralta, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Suarez, the right-hander, also getting loose. And the next pitch is way outside. And that's down and away.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Splits the plate, 2-2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
So now it's Nolan Arenado, 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Ball
That's
one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Fouled off down the right side.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Up and in, 1-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings and misses. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Redbirds down quietly. Score remains 2-2. On to extra innings. And the batter now, Luis Arias.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Helsley back to work. Just missed. That one in triple digits. And that one fouled off. Way inside. And a foul ball, he stays alive. in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Manny Machado up to the plate. That one almost got him. Runner edges away at second. Not close, and it deflects away. Tatis up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Hard liner. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. 3-2, they take the lead.
Good piece of hitting right there. He's thinking off the bat, that's getting down for extra bases, but nice job of the outfielder running it down, making the catch. Still comes away with the sac fly, though, RBI.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Action in the St. Louis bullpen. Kyle Leahy, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Maton warming up as well. Next offering is down low. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. And here in extra innings. And he takes a strike. He goes down looking. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Padres 3 and the Cardinals 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Suarez.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that bullpen.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the right fielder, Jordan Walker.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, number 63.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Yoel Pozo.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Merrill on the move, makes the grab on the run. And there are 2 outs.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
So they're down to their final out. Victor Scott digs in now, trying to deliver as the hero. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. That misses, and that's ball 2.
2-0.
There's a strike. One strike away. Line drive, base hit, heading for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and again we are tied.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the veteran. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Winning run stands at second. Just missed. Next pitch is outside. Smoked on the ground a second. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On to inning number 11 we go. All tied up at 3 apiece.
Now pitching.
Back
for
now,
the
we're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Phil Maton. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. It's Xander Bogaerts now.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Just off the outside edge. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Yeah.
On the corner for a strike, and the count is 2-2. And that one cutting but missing down low. Jackson Merrill in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
That's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. I mean, that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way and then just at the last moment it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jackson Merrill now at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Hampson onto first. And 2 away to open the 11th.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 1 run can win it as we move to the bottom of the 11th. All tied up at 3 apiece. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now up for St. Louis, Ivan Herrera. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that is out of play. That one inside, 2-1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Moved to second, and he's back in on the dive.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Coming home. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Cardinals walk it off in the 11th.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
And the final score here, 4-3. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.